It is not a joke. Credible reporter now, someone says.
Credible reporter, yeah.
Will Rob crash
So
out
that's
if
probably
Hubert
real.
lose? No.
These are the low stress ones, right?
Yeah, this is low stress. And by the way, I'm just memeing on those crazy G2 fans who've never won a tournament. Here's the thing. I always get trolled by the G2 fans saying, oh, Sentinels are going to bomb out round 1 at Bangkok. Oh, Sentinels suck. Oh, Sentinels never win. So at some point, I'm like, we've won 4 tournaments. You've never won one until now.
Yeah, I know. I think your tweets got a lot of traction the other day.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie.
No,
you probably don't want to look at your Twitter. You probably don't want to look at your Twitter.
By the way, but I was more responding. That's why.
Valid crash out, Rob. The haters. No, it's just banter, honestly.
No,
yeah.
It's absolutely just banter. I was having fun. But that's why eventually, because I don't know if you saw my last tweet, where I finally took my cap to Valen, Jonah P, and Trent, because those guys have been together forever and stayed together and got it done.
They have a story.
So eventually I tipped my cap to them, but I still took a shot at the G2 fans. I said it's impressive what you've accomplished, but your fan base is still unhinged.
Yeah.
That was my last tweet.
Yeah. I think we're just keeping that rivalry going though, right? Like the trash talk. I mean, it's been going on for a while, so
yeah.
it's fine.
Since G2 got a plane dragging around a F Sentinels banner through Berlin.
Those fun times. We're going back and forth with them from both orgs.
So it's all about having some fun.
Damn, they're just running it down.
See now, like the difference between this and the 100 Thieves rant. This is having fun with G2. The 100 Thieves rant, I truly do think they should actually play more. So that was a totally different thing.
Yeah.
That was true.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's lock in now.
Let's lock it.
We gotta turn this around. I don't want to lose 13-0 to rankers. See, I troll on Twitter and respond to my DMs. Oh, speaking of which, now chat's gonna go nuts because see, like when I see things on Twitter where somebody does something exceptional,
yeah.
Like somebody DM'd me that they had a license plate, a Sentinel's license plate.
Okay.
Right. So when people send me, when I see really cool stuff on
like
Twitter,
personalized like drawings or whatever, stuff like that, right?
Or like somebody got a Sentinel's tattoo.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Right? Somebody got a Sentinel's tattoo. I sent them a jacket and a jersey. I'm like, you got a Sentinel's tattoo.
Yeah, he's repping the brand hard. Yeah, at that point.
And so there was somebody who like had their nails all done like Hubert Academy. I sent him like
I saw that one.
Right?
Yep.
And then now I just realized I forgot to take care of one. Somebody sent me notes and they went to buy a Hubert and they wanted to send their girlfriend a Hubert for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So I have one in my office. I said it's scuffed, but do you want it? He said yes, please. So I got to remember.
Oh, because there's none left, right? So you're trying to get another
I'm
one.
gonna give him the one from my office. So I'm gonna send his girlfriend a Hubert and a T-shirt. But like when I see fans post, so that I will say the one thing about the Twitter algorithm, right? Is when I go on Twitter,
it automatically shows you the Sentinels posts.
The best Sentinels fans that get the most traction, I'm seeing all their posts. So whenever they have something really cool, then I'll just reach out and I'll be like, hey, send me your size and I'll send you some stuff.
Yeah. Fair.
So
that's fun.
So the Sen fans who have good Twitter content will get rewarded. But at the same time, I'll troll the G2 fans. The best troll of all time was, I'm not a Counter-Strike fan. I'll acknowledge that. I'm a League fan, as you all know. So, Alex in our office, you've all met because he does the tech stuff. I walk in and he goes, wow, G2 just crashed out of a big Counter-Strike tournament.
Oh, I didn't follow it, actually.
This was a while back, a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
And so they lost in like the first round. Come on, we need to get this kill right here.
Damn, he's still fighting.
And so, like, some G2 Counter-Strike fans were trolling me on a totally different thread.
Yeah.
So I posted, hey, I don't follow Counter-Strike much. When does G2 play the next match?
Yeah.
This was minutes after they bombed out of the tournament. I think
Just
Jake
Lucky
actually reposted Rob Moore scraps with the G2 Counter-Strike.
This was a while ago, you're saying?
Less than 6 months ago, somewhere in that window. So
there you go.
I have a history with the G2 Counter-Strike fan base, let alone their Valorant fans.
I think their Counter-Strike fan base has got to be a decent amount bigger, I want to say.
Yes.
Because they've been established in CS for a while.
Yeah. But see, the thing they forget about Valorant is they've been in Valorant. Just because they bought the guard players recently, they were in Valorant from the
That's
beginning.
true. Before they were in Europe. They were in Europe,
yes,
right?
They were in Europe. They never won a trophy. Oh, I don't need. You know what, chat? They have one player live. I'm not even setting a timer this round.
There you go.
This round's in the bag.
Rest easy.
You are a Valorant analyst. You're aware of that, right?
So
Well, I mean, yes. In
So everyone keeps asking about the NRG games. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that come out today?
Yeah.
I imagine.
I just heard about it in our staff meeting, but I didn't go find the source.
Take a look on the side. Let's see here. NRG bench Verno and Bunker. It's by a reporter.
Saving.
Oh, that person does have a lot of stuff. Like that person is.
This guy, you know him?
I've heard.
Matri.
Yeah, I've seen Tanmay, right?
That's the second round here for Cupid Academy.
Damn.
Again, more methodical play yields.
The old guy sitting next to Tarik is Tarik's dad, otherwise known as Sentinel CEO, Rob Moore. He's too old to be in esports, but he is.
But when you look down the roster of this
Crazy, that guy.
they've got shooters.
But I do bring the bold buff.
Boostio's take. I got farmed by a bench warmer. Oh my god. He's already.
Oh, that was Boost.
That was Boostio tweeting his take on the news.
And you're questioning how they haven't been on a tier 1 team.
Like, he's saying he got farmed by a bench warmer in reference to Burno. Like, that he was just like
That was
a.
a January post. Now I get it. Yes, I didn't realize the NRG post was that.
Yeah.
I thought it was modern age. Yeah, this is a big round here.
Okay.
Toast can come full circle.
Come back to Valorant again? Oh my god, I think he's scarred. I think he's scarred. He's so scarred.
Are we getting a Marvel Rivals team? That is next week's agenda is figuring out Marvel Rivals.
Similar approach. You're definitely trying to tease some activity.
Here's what I'm going to say. In some way, shape, or form.
One way or another.
In the near term, one way or the other, we're going to figure out. We'll be
That's exciting.
We'll be part of it in some way. We haven't figured out exactly what our plan is yet.
Now where things are a little bit awkward.
Marvel Rivals is going to have a couple invitationals. So we could end up playing one of those.
It's going to be fun.
That's pretty clean. Make it a 1-for-1. Oh, buddy. It's carnage. I don't blame
you know, we do have an Overwatch history, and it is kind of Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch-esque for sure. Hero shooter.
And we have, you know, we were in Overwatch as Gladiators for 2 years.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Sen was LA Gladiators?
Yeah, we
yeah, that's what it was.
We ran the LA Gladiators.
Yep.
At its formation. So we do have a lot of Overwatch in our history.
Chet's new tweet goes crazy. Let's see.
Chet gonna coach.
Chet offers his condolences to Bonker. Filled out some of it for the boy. He filled out his McDonald's application.
Goodness.
I'm showing the stream.
Chet's making my trolling of G2 look like
yeah, it looked like nothing. It looked like nothing.
Kindergarten banner. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
That is amazing.
Can you imagine them running it down against FNS?
That is good money to see.
He wrote, "How long have you been at this address? NRG Castle, 4 months."
Oh my goodness.
I need to see this.
Have I seen Oxy's new Valorant namer? What does that mean? Rossi deleted his tweet, LFT tweet on Twitter. Oh, Rossi could be an option for them, huh? Tech pause.
Tech pause. Somebody's power went out their house again.
Who's calling the shots for NRG Valorant? It's obviously not FNS. Nah, I guarantee the players are making those moves. I mean, I don't I would say, like, very likely it's a player decision if this happens. I don't think management came in and dropped the player and a coach out of nowhere.
Yeah, no. Well,
yeah.
Ooh, that's you figure. Yeah, I mean, you figuring FNS has to be like part of those.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, that was also FNS's big thing on like coming back this year was like him playing with the players he wanted to play with. So.
Yeah, that is pretty wild because Verno played great in the Korea tournament, which used to be Afrika, that's now Soup. He played great in that, but he did not play great in the matches they bounced out of the tournament.
Yeah.
But that would be wild if true.
Check Mata's tweet. You guys are going to have to link it. I can't pull it up easily here, but I'm taking a look. Oh, Rob Moore versus G2 beef conclusion was this. Have you read these threads?
Well, here, this was the
In all seriousness, you weren't there for the F Sentinels banner that welcomed us in Berlin. It's impressive that you stayed together for this long and got this win. See you in Bangkok, but yeah, your fans are unhinged. Okay, I think, hey, I'll show it. The chat's saying show it. I think the thing is, we can all agree that both communities, we got some unhinged fans on both sides.
Yes.
At the end of the day. Whether it's us or them.
Happy to have them. You want passion. You want people to have fun and be like passionate about your team. But yeah, I get trolled by G2 fans all the time. Yes,
you are rocking the front page this week, Rob.
I was. And like I said, the Tactical Rab episode today, I think my tweet was like half his episode. You got to have content this week. There's nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Mumble, bro. That was our
Chat, Bangkok starts at 2 a.m. By the way, they did the draws, as you guys all probably know now. I can pull them up on stream because I haven't discussed it. Yeah. Starts at 2 a.m. Sentinels play at 5 a.m. Western time. So it's about to be, I'll pull it up on stream here for you guys. If you haven't seen it, day 1, EDG versus Liquid, 2 a.m. And then that's match 1. And then match 2 is DRX versus Sentinels, 5 a.m. So we're in for quite the treat.
If you're in Europe, you're happy.
Yeah, it's probably great for Europe, right? It's probably best case.
And of course, if you're in APAC, you're super happy because
I guess it's unfortunate that it was 2 APAC events back to back at this point. Yeah.
Back to back. We went champs to masters, back to back APAC.
It's good for Europe, yeah.
It's great for Europe.
So what's the exact format here?
So it's a Swiss win 2 or lose 2.
Win 2 to qualify, lose 2 you're out.
Advance to playoffs, lose 2 you're out.
And then you just play another 0-1 team or 1-1 or 1-0 team.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah.
So day 3 is 1-0s. Day 4 is the 0-1s, and then day 5.
Damn.
Right, so two teams get knocked out on day 4, 2 teams get knocked out on day 5, and then the tournament takes 2 days off before playoffs, and then that's when Tarik gets on an airplane.
Yeah.
Did I leak that?
That's fine. I will be there in Bangkok. I've been saying I'm going to go, but I haven't really confirmed it. But yeah, I will be there. So if Sentinels do end up playing, I should probably watch from the hotel. Oh my God, it's going to be really bad if I watch in the arena and they lose, Rob.
Wait a second. You were at the venue this weekend.
I'm 0-2. I'm 0-2 in the venue this year. I'm 0-2 in the venue. But I have come for like the harder games.
You know what? I have to take a little bit of the fall here.
On the second one, I was open to.
No, because on day 3, we were at 2-1 when I left the venue.
Oh, and you left when we were up?
Yeah, we were at 2-1
That's true.
when I left the venue.
You changed the tides.
You
can't leave when it's working.
That's not me.
You can't leave when it's working. If you left when we were losing, it's understandable.
No, that was not me. I left.
Oh my God, I felt something in the room. I'll be there for playoffs or for the entirety. So for playoffs.
You're there for playoffs.
There's a dark day here, and then playoffs pick up on the 27th. So I should be there on the 26th. Looks like, and then 26th or 27th is day 6. And then upper finals, lower semis, and then lower finals, grand finals, yeah.
Yeah, so the first day of the playoff Swiss is Thursday, right? So Thursday, it's a draw. Go back over there.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, so Thursday is a draw of the 4 playoff teams, right?
Yeah.
And so then on Friday, the winners play, the losers play.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So last year, we played Loud, Gen G played Paper X.
It's so little games. It's crazy. Just to see, like, kick off the event.
The funny thing is,
it's so little games.
You could play 2, you could play 6.
Oh, like if you win 2 in a row?
If you went 2-1 in the first part of the Swiss, and then you go to the losers bracket, you can play. Oh, you go 3 there, and then actually play
4,
7, right? If you lose that match. You then would play there,
5, 6, 7, yeah.
You could play 7 matches. You could play 4. Last year, I think Gen G played 4. We played 5 because we lost. We beat Loud, lost to Gen G, beat Paper X, beat Gen G. So we played 6.
Someone's asking, will the Bangkok jerseys ship before Bangkok?
The Bangkok jerseys will ship exactly when Bangkok. So literally, this is what's happening. One of our people is going to the factory on the way to Bangkok to hand carry the players' jerseys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you're in Bangkok, if you're at the venue, we will figure out a way to sell jerseys at the venue because the venue is a mall.
Yeah.
And so we'll figure out a way to have a kiosk in that mall. So if anyone's at the event, you'll be able to get a jersey.
But that's being like hand carried from the factory.
And then the next shipment will come to LA and we'll get them sent out. No, these jerseys will not have signatures. That was but you know what's going to have signatures, Tarik? This is a perfect transition. Well, we have time to kill. Oh, we're not have time to kill. Because we're going to do another Sentinels Classic contest, so we'll be some signed jerseys as part of that. But we'll talk about that in another break.
Yeah.
But Ion obviously.
All right, here we go. Big round here.
Spire punished by Nice, though. That's a good kill.
Nice
from
people.
Octagon.
Who's saying that in the chat?
Yeah, chat was trying to say that. They put a meme of like G2 fans are kitties, and that it's SEN haters, which aren't necessarily G2 fans.
They're just trying to paint us as the villains because it's easy. But we are the villains in a sense, to be honest.
Yeah, if you win all the time, it annoys people.
Cupid have a spike, and they're really selling it here. Trying to convince rankers they've made
T-Dog, watch out.
Redirecting Exter back to that part of the map. T-Dog barely
Nismo
alive
off
here.
camera.
Poppin has
Nice
Nismo
kill.
off stream.
that now I think is going to
Have sight.
rotation come back here for the defenders. They know.
Nothing Tarik likes
Well
better
enough.
than the
They need to be at
kill
the
we
B
know
side.
saw no part of.
Yeah, the observers. They hate me.
We didn't see any part of it.
Ooh.
Now, see, I'm gonna say, even though it worked out, Redux.
Wow. Nice shots.
Let me ask you a question, because you watch more Valorant than anyone. I'm probably pretty close. Here's the thing I don't love, but maybe you like it.
Okay.
Here's what I love. There's a gunfight happening.
Yeah.
And you're in the other POV, and they're about to be in a gunfight with Nismo, and we're following the other person, and right before the gunfight, they flipped to Nismo's POV. So I find it a little disorienting.
No, they should just stay, because how do you know who's going to kill who, really? Unless it's a flank situation.
No, that was just
That was just head-on, yeah.
That was just head-on gunfight, and they flipped POV
I get what you're saying.
in the middle of the gunfight.
Because they don't really know who's going to win it.
Right, but they flip because they think they know. That I don't love. That's my one complaint. Your complaint is when people die and you're like, where were they?
Well,
Like, no one ever thought to show us.
yeah, sometimes they go to the overview when there's a fight that's about to happen.
Yes.
Like they'll start showing like utility, which I feel like is very obvious and we see it. I'd rather focus on just the players, but yeah.
Esports World Cup, which Riot made a big announcement yesterday that they're now fully partnering with Esports World Cup. They're gonna be a sponsor of Bangkok. Like,
So what's that entail, like, by being a partner of Esports World Cup? Like,
like Riot's made, I think they announced a 3-year deal, so that Riot Games will definitely be part of it for the next 3 years, and they'll be promoting the Esports World Cup and embracing it as part of now the competitive set.
it's gonna get a lot of. There's gonna be a lot of flack
I
from
know. See,
that.
Chad doesn't love it. At this point, they are the people who are really supporting the space.
The double tap a problem in these pistol
Like in
rounds.
the,
Here is the
you know,
advantage to get
so
off
if
the
you
angle
want
now.
more
Invulnerable,
esports and more
vulnerable,
games and
speak.
more competition, they are the ones supporting it in the most aggressive way.
Yeah, I guess it's a situation of them being thrown so much money that they can't say no.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what Liquid said last year, where it's like, relative to the investment in the space, they are the ones making the biggest investment.
This is an enjoyable Valorant experience here
What
for
is
the Viper.
Scuba doing over there?
I love that.
But there will be a Valorant tournament. Last year,
Yeah, that's gonna. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be like the community is gonna. I don't know. I guess there's not much that can be done, but the community is not gonna be happy about that. That's for sure. But like you said, like in esports, like it's hard to. It's making around out of it. It's hard to come by money, so I understand that. But I guess how dire is the situation is what I would say. But the problem is, like, at the end of the day, if someone's coming to them with a lot of money and they're a business trying to make money, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know.
Just gonna go swing at them and get that round done.
It's pretty
I
it's
do
pretty
appreciate
tough.
that from them. I really do. Unfortunately, early round over on the A side.
Let's see how it plays out.
Tried to do their own rankers type game by walking down short and flanking them through shower, but then it just
the World Cup is
completely
orgs.
bugged
It's
it not
not
to try on
country
site.
specific.
Tried to
They also
retreat,
announced,
so
I think, an Olympic
unfortunate timing.
event as well. I didn't actually see the details of that, but that is 27.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's kind of brutal when you lose both pistols. That kept happening to us in that first G2 match. We kept losing both pistols in the bonus.
We
Like,
were.
you're
I
not
think.
gonna-
I think we ended the match 3 for 10 pistols.
Yeah.
It was either 3 for 10 or 4 for 10. Yeah, pistols were tough that game. Oh my god, the comeback though, 11-3. The joggable play at the end.
The brutal one was.
Oh.
Was it 11
Oh,
8?
yeah, there's a
11-8
round.
where they had a 2v4 that they won when the comeback, right? If we won that round,
Which
they weren't
round?
gonna
What
have any
happened that
money.
round? What happened that round? Because I remember
remember
there was a round. Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a 2v4, and they won. They ran it back because that was the round that they also had no money, so that could have suddenly been 11-10.
It was like a post plant on
Yeah.
A or something like that. Oh yeah, Jonah was short. He killed the guy Heaven, something like that. I remember. Yeah, but man, they made a game out of it though. Oh, that's tough.
There it is.
How do they choose the cities for major tournament venues by voting? I don't think there's a vote. I think Riot just decides.
No, I think Riot also just relative to the fan base and venues. Nice scuba. So like, and they try and mix it up, right? Because like the champs. Oh, but they do try and do is go region by region.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So like,
Just major cities in each region.
Yes. So they had. Right. They had champs in Europe. They had champs in LA, and they had champs in Seoul. Now champs gonna be in Paris, so they moved that around.
Yeah.
And then same with Masters. The last year you had Masters Shanghai. So they try and keep moving around.
Caters to kind of all parts of the world. Everyone has a chance to attend.
And can just focus on taking the duels towards Octagon.
Champs Mumbai. I've never been to India. I think going to Mumbai.
There's a big community player base, I think, for Valorant in India. So I wouldn't doubt
in an uncomfortable 3-on-3.
Riot going there at some point. Let's see.
Like it's going to be a showers play once.
London, I want New York. I feel like New York would be awesome, but it's just a pipe dream. Madison Square Garden, right? Yeah.
His two teammates were caught in the grab net. They do extricate themselves quickly.
Just very expensive. Something.
By the way, we did talk about Lakers. Did we talk about Lakers last week?
Yeah, we were talking about Luka. Wait, have they played yet?
He played his first game last night.
Last night?
Yeah, Lakers
was he owning?
Lakers won by like 30.
What?
He played okay, but it's just more like the crowd is now hyped because it's like the Lakers. Like the Lakers went from a mid-level team with their best player being my age to now having one of the best players in the league who's 25.
Yeah.
And suddenly and he didn't even make a 3 last night and they won by 30.
Damn.
He was like 1 for 7.
Was he playing like most of the game though? Like as they would or not really?
Well, he would have played, but they were so far ahead he didn't play the fourth quarter.
He didn't play the fourth quarter?
Yeah. And since the it's an all-star break,
yeah.
it was like the perfect time for him.
What's an all-star break? Like when there's like an all-star team that's going to play later?
Yes. So this weekend in San Francisco, they do a skills competition. They do a slam dunk competition, a three-point shootout, and an all-star game.
Okay, I see.
That's all this weekend. So therefore, you got basically a week off.
Yeah.
So it was the perfect time to just get him in 20 minutes and then now get him in shape.
I see. He was on a minutes restriction. He just came back from an injury.
Yeah. By the way, to say he could actually be washed, come on. He's 25. But you know what I'm going to say is by the Mavericks basically calling him out and saying he was lazy, no question he's going to be he's going to get himself into the best shape and hope to play the Mavericks in the playoffs and just go off for
have the Mavericks.
50.
Oh, they play the Mavericks this month, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they do. Did they have the Mavericks played?
No. By the way, here's what's even more painful for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Okay? Because kind of like me popping off with the G2 fans.
Yeah.
The general manager and the owner of the Mavericks basically were trash talking Luka to basically say he was fat and lazy.
Yeah.
And basically
that's pretty crazy.
And we're basically saying, because he'd been out for a while, basically saying, reliability and availability is key. And we're like, wait, Anthony Davis is awesome when he's healthy. But Anthony Davis has a history of always being hurt. And guess what happened? The first game with Dallas, he got hurt. First game.
Like in the first quarter, second quarter?
I didn't see exactly
when it was, but during the first game.
But an injury that he's going to be out for a while.
That's insane. That's insane. That's already like...
An injury, he's going to be out for a while. So...
He's going to be out for a while?
Yeah, he's going to be out for a while.
Is he getting hurt on purpose to not play at that point?
No, he's just
a clumsy guy?
He's big. No, but he's big. It's like...
He's a big guy?
He's a big guy, which, you have more of a likelihood to get
out
hurt.
for a month?
So he could be a month or so. But Luka, I'm telling you, by the time the playoffs come around, Luka is going to be ripped. That's my prediction.
Yeah, because they say he's like not in the greatest shape. But to be honest, like what's his name? Jokic is not in the greatest shape, right?
Exactly.
And he's like the best player.
It's like Jokic. Come on.
I don't really like read or follow everything, but I was reading like some of these guys like Luka and Jokic, they have just like, it's not even mechanics, but they have like high IQ, and that's what separates them from like some of the athletes here, because they've come from overseas, right? Like, so they're like European players.
By the way, Luka made a play last night that is classic Luka, where if you're a Laker fan, you're like, oh, this is what we get to look forward to for the next decade. He gets a rebound, sees LeBron, takes one step, and then hits LeBron with a nearly full court chest pass that hits LeBron, and LeBron dunks it, and you're like, yes, that.
It's like it's just fast and straightforward.
But
yeah.
like you said, though, was when you said basketball IQ, that it was like that kind of thing where your vision of your seeing the court different than everybody else. So you see a guy that nobody else is going to try and make that pass.
Luka's shaped like a stick of butter, huh?
Yeah, he's not in good shape right now, but he's gonna be. Well, I'm telling you, he is gonna get to a. He's gonna get there. So like the Lakers suddenly could Lakers weirdly have a chance now. They went from having no chance to having a chance because Luka at his best is one of the best players in the league.
Wait, putting that aside, how about the Super Bowl? Should we talk about the Super Bowl? Wait, what is that? The Mavericks owner said he grew up watching Jordan, Larry Bird, Kobe, and Shaq and saw what it takes, and he didn't see it in Luka.
That's the.
Oh, the Mavericks owner didn't see what he saw in those players in Luka.
By the way, the guy who carried his team by himself last year to the finals. Yeah, that guy. Here's the crazier part: is a year and a half ago, everybody was saying Kyrie Irving was crazy, and the Mavericks somehow decided to bet on Kyrie Irving and trash Luka. It's amazing.
How much do you think chemistry is a part of it, where it's like a player is really good and then he swaps into a different team and he doesn't perform as well? Is there a world of that or not really?
Not in this case. This is gonna be the exact opposite. This is one where
it'll be like easy slot in.
He is so good. He's gonna be so focused. He's gonna get himself in great shape. He's healthy now, and he's got the All-Star break to really start getting himself ready.
Yeah. Here's a conspiracy. The Mavs owner wants to tank the Mavs so they can relocate to Vegas.
Not a bad one. Chat was also asking if we talked about me crashing out on Twitter. We were saying I was mostly goofing other than on the G2 fans.
Wait, how about them Chiefs?
How about them Chiefs? That was the worst possible game.
The stats during the game said like it was a career worst for Mahomes and a career worst for Travis as well.
Yeah, I saw how you stepped into that moment.
What is it?
When you said,
"Oh yeah, Taylor deserves better." He had 8 yards going into the half. That's crazy.
By the way, it was worse than that because not only did he only have 8 yards, but he had 2 drops, and the first drop was the first time they get the ball. They get a first down. He's got a first down. If he catches it, he drops it, and then that just started the snowball.
So what do you think happened? They just choked? They got nervous?
It's hard to say they choked.
Why do you guys think the players played bad?
They did
because they
horribly.
played bad, right?
They played
horribly. But why? So like, I wonder what the reasoning. Well, it's a team game. There's like so many parts to it. But I feel like individually, what happened?
Everyone's saying the new. Oh, right, because Mark Cuban sold
Eagles were
control
better.
of the Mavericks. I forgot. People are pointing out about the Mavericks owner.
They were overconfident, probably, right?
They were probably overconfident.
That's probably true. Actually, that's probably true.
The Eagles' defensive line just owned the Chiefs' offensive line. So Mahomes just was like the whole time he was just running from his shadow.
Was it one of the worst Super Bowls or not?
First half was probably the worst half of football one team ever.
That's insane.
That's bad as it gets.
That's insane.
Like my friends who we always watch football together. We're starting looking up. Has anyone ever?
Oh my God, the curse is just following me. It's just following me.
Has anyone ever been shut out? Was the question we're all asking each other. No one's ever been shut out in the Super Bowl. 2 teams only scored 3 points.
They were close to almost breaking the record of Seahawks and Broncos, 36.
Yeah, the biggest. They almost lost. The biggest loss. They almost got shut out.
I enjoyed it, but I only enjoyed it because I don't really watch football that often, so it was still fun to watch regardless. And it was also cool that the underdog was winning. Like that's always like kind of enjoyable. But
so you're saying kind of like when Sentinels lose?
No, it's not the same. It's like that's like the team I'm a part of compared to just the team I'm watching.
But yeah, so I had to shout out to my Twitter fans. At least you didn't have to watch the Super Bowl to watch Kendrick Lamar. They gave you real time updates.
Yeah, they were also talking about they were bringing up Brady's like 28-3. Like Brady was down 28-3 at some point.
Brady
and they
was
brought
down
it back
28-3 late in the third quarter.
Late in the third quarter? I thought it was a half. That's insane. Yeah.
You know who you never want to bring that game up to? Any Atlanta Falcons fan.
Yeah.
Those poor people.
Wait, so the Falcons were playing who? Who was the Patriots?
Yeah, the Falcons were playing the Patriots in Houston. I was there.
Damn. Well, you were there in person? That's insane.
2 minutes left in the third. I went.
That's probably the most hyped Super Bowl, actually.
I went and got a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
That was a good luck pulled pork because I came back to my seat and then the game broke out. It was 28-3. It was like over. We were sitting next to 2 Atlanta Falcons fans, and they were drinking whatever. And they're like, "Take our pictures. We're not going to remember this. We want to remember this day forever." Yeah, no, you're not going to want to remember this day ever.
That's crazy.
The Kyle Shanahan curse is real.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So your chat knows football. Kyle Shanahan is the one who's always right there and not winning. He had a 10-point lead. Kyle Shanahan also had a 10-point lead against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and didn't win.
Is he a quarterback, Kyle Shanahan?
Coach of the Niners now. He used to be an assistant coach for the Falcons. Mahomes used to only lose to Tom Brady in the postseason. Mahomes' postseason record is pretty stupid good. Like, he's been in the league 7 years. Okay, he's been to 5 Super Bowls.
He's won 2.
And he's won 3.
Oh, 3.
Been to 5, won 3 out of 7 years. That is sick.
So he's 3 for 5.
But I will say the one thing about
7
Mahomes,
years.
the one thing about Mahomes this year is everybody agrees this is probably his worst year, and you're like, wait a second, you've already peaked at this age.
Was Brady casting the previous years they won?
No, Brady just became an announcer, so he.
Oh yeah, that's someone
Brady,
just said lost because Brady was casting the game.
Oh, Brady
the
is
pressure
the
of
curse.
Tom Brady.
No. By the way, Brady's the curse because here's what happened. Mahomes has only lost twice. He didn't go to the Super Bowl. Once he lost to Tom Brady in overtime.
Okay.
Then in the Super Bowl, he'd only lost one before this. Tom Brady beat him in the Super Bowl when Tom Brady was 50. Now, Tom Brady was announcing the game and he loses the Super Bowl. So you're right.
Yeah,
Tom
there's
Brady
a curse.
is the Mahomes curse, like Tarik being in the location of Sentinels.
Oh my God, we gotta stop
We got to
making
win
that a
this
thing.
match. We have to win this match. So he's 0-3 when Brady is in the stadium with him in the playoffs. There you go. That's the stat line.
Yeah, thoughts on the half? I enjoyed the halftime show, but I know it was getting a lot of shit. I mean, I thought it was fine. It was fun, but yeah, he definitely was getting a lot of shit.
Nate Shot got a lot of incoming for.
I saw
after
Nate
him.
Shot's tweet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it.
And the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. What's the breakdown? 99% of people support Kendrick.
I think
Lamar?
I don't know.
100?
Probably not.
Everyone but
it's a lot.
Nate Shot.
It's got to be like, yeah, majority on Kendrick's side for sure.
Majority or 99%, chat?
Yeah.
See, chat saying 99%.
People always get shit for their performers. Look back, every show gets hate. True.
It's
I guess
hard.
people are going to be mad no matter
No,
what.
it's so hard in that format, right? Because you're in a big stadium, sounds like great. You have a bunch of people who don't know who you are, right? Because like the average person sitting in the stadium is me, right? So it's not like you're playing to your core fan base.
Is it true that it was the first time a president has gone to a Super Bowl game?
That's what they were saying. I hadn't heard that. I heard that. I think it is true.
That's
'cause Somebody would have
insane.
put their hand up to say no.
That's kind of surprising, right?
Yes.
Because it's such a it's an American sport.
I think because of the security issues of getting the president out. So, like, people were like, you hate Trump, you love Trump. It's not relevant. Like, he has to leave early because, you know what? If you're at the game and the president doesn't leave early, you know what's happening?
Yeah.
Every fan is stuck in the stadium for an hour.
Until they
So
get out of there.
if you're at the game, the thing you were happy about is that he left early. So that's not the thing. There's infinite things you can complain about with Trump. Leaving the game early is not one of them. You're happy he left early if you were there.
Yeah.
He is a Chiefs fan.
To run it down into the sights now that
They only showed Taylor Swift one time the whole game. I was keeping track.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. They did not show her.
But I guess it's because they're losing, or I don't know if that's. Maybe she asked them to stop.
No.
Maybe she said to like not show her. I don't know.
I was
Not sure.
tweeting because the G2 fans forget that Sentinels have won 4 titles and they've got their first. They're all complaining that we never win, that we always lose. Why do we like Pearl? I don't know why. We love it.
Just a good map for them, but we don't want to jinx that now.
I think we lost one of them this week. All right.
They rotated into the
Oh, because she was booed in the arena when they showed her?
Yeah,
Damn.
but that's right, because they show the feed. It's the only game where they show the feed in the stadium, so the broadcast can't show her to the fans. Oh, I needed to get that one. The broadcast can't show her to the fans without showing her in the stadium, so her PR people probably said, "Can you please stop showing her so she doesn't get booed?"
Yeah.
That's probably fair. 'Cause-
He's already losing, yeah.
Yeah, they were getting roasted.
Taylor deserves better.
Taylor does deserve better. That's why Tarik put his hand up. Chat, what do you think about a Tarik Swift combo?
Oh, God.
You know, just saying.
You guys think me and Taylor get along?
What do you think, Chat? You think Tarik and Taylor would get along?
A lot more. He's a very,
Chat's saying no.
proactive worker. He's going to try to
Saying game audio is low and no. Those are the
Tarik
two
deserves
comments.
better. There you go.
I'm
I'm kidding.
Pearl, though, on the other hand,
It wasn't
there
the
are
Philly
a
fan.
lot
Oh, the
of
Philly fans
potential
were right.
routes that he could try to expose as he did
She
just
hates
there.
men.
So that's something that you have
She's
to
had like
keep your eye on,
82
that your
boyfriends.
academy are gonna
How
have
can
to
she
be
hate
very
men?
ready
But that's
for
her
that.
thing? She breaks up with them? Writes a song about breaking up with them?
Breakup song?
2 rounds ago.
Well, when we have the timeout, so people keep asking why I got into esports. I'm like a huge sports fan. I love to. Unlike Boostio, I like to compete.
Retake is coming in.
And I'm still so confused by that Boostio video. It's like, yeah, I can't be bothered with the off-season tournaments. But
Yeah.
and
I
so,
haven't seen it, but I remember you telling me about it. Yeah.
and so
I don't know if
thought there was the opportunity to build a brand in esports and do something to entertain people and have some fun competing at the same time. So that's how I got into this. And then
it isn't particularly convoluted what they're trying to do.
we were
And
in
again, like they have a great cosmic divide
Overwatch
that
early.
lets them get the plot
But
in the
then
location
with
that
Valorant,
hopefully is,
the two key guys on my team, Eric Ma and Charlie Lipsy, who are the ones who are looking for games all the time, were like, Valorant's going to be big. So we got into it first. Like T1 probably had a team before us, but we were one of the first orgs to get into it. And then just put all of our, just went all in that we thought this game was going to be super popular and a great esport. So fortunately, we were right about that. And then people asked how many games we're in, and we're just waiting for the next key game. So we are figuring out a Marvel Rivals strategy. That is what we're looking at right now.
Giving bruh, you know?
Yeah. Marvel Rivals. Let's see.
So
I couldn't have said it better myself. You were in that timeout just wishing they had come into this game with the G2 comp and had.
That's gonna be fun.
That's what they're preying on. They're
Oh,
getting
We should put Zoms on the Marvel Rivals team. I'm pretty sure he's cracked out.
exposed.
Isn't Zoms like insane at Marvel Rivals chat?
yeah, because he is an Overwatch player.
Really trying to give themselves
Oh yeah, true. That too.
a good gamble. But
Also, Surefor, who's still part of SEN, who used to be on our Overwatch team. He's good at Marvel Rivals, so we got some ideas.
Swords
So like I said, there's an invitational coming up that we'll probably
They
play
might
in.
actually
But we're also
beat the timing, get
we're
to
also
the site
talking to
for the
Shroud, see if there's
rankers.
something to do.
Yeah.
Got a lot of sheriffs.
So we'll figure out a plan.
Same main
One way or the
company,
other, we'll be part of it.
Kill contract.
Damn.
Why, there are
They can't get
Zoms,
into it.
Surefor, XQC.
Valorant, brother.
XQC on the Marvel Rivals team.
By the way, little known fact.
Yeah,
Little known
yeah,
fact.
yeah, yeah.
Little
Go
known
ahead.
fact.
Yep.
XQC was part of when we were Gladiators. He was part of Gladiators.
He was like a streamer, or was he a player? He's a streamer
He was
then,
part
right?
of our academy team, actually.
Oh, really?
We had the equivalent of Qbert Academy for Overwatch League. XQC was part of our Qbert
As far as
Academy.
I saw in
Yeah.
real time, he just activated his shield and
Had
sprinted
Booga
through
as
the
well,
smoke.
right?
Booga was
Like a
Fortnite.
couple seconds.
Back
The
then.
problem is Epic just did nothing for the orgs. They actually
Yeah,
aggressively.
it's all creator based.
Yeah, they didn't want orgs in the game. Like it was very specific.
I really did.
Like there is literally zero opportunity to monetize the game.
This is a
So
testament.
yeah,
Yeah.
Booga was Sentinels for the first 4
As
years,
long as
3
you
years.
do everything together,
Yeah.
When he won the World
it's
Cup, he
better
was
than trying to play smart.
But
challenges. It's
our
like
defense on this
when
map has always been a
it's
little
like if you're
shaky,
an
so I still
poker
believe.
player who understands the
But we need 4.
fundamentals, It's way easier
So
to
Riot
be
is
that
now
kind of
allowing
player
third-party
than the
tournaments, and we were
chaotic
going
guy
to
that's
host a
just
tournament
doing
if we
whatever
did not
he feels
qualify
like.
for Bangkok.
Yeah.
Once we
Every
qualified for
raise with
Bangkok, our
every
team is
hand, and
leaving
he's
for
just
Bangkok on
hitting
Friday.
every
Yeah, had
shot
Sentinels not made it,
straight draw that comes
Rob's
in. You know
plan
what I
was to
mean?
just have
It's
them
easier to
play in an event here
dismantle
with everyone
the
else
guy who
who's
has
eliminated as well, which I think is kind of sick,
fundamental sense of the game.
because like all the teams here would just be on break for all those weeks.
Back in the day,
Yeah, it's one of those funny
Back
things.
in-
If
back
you
in the
don't
day,
make
Bud was the
Bangkok, your break is
unchasing
huge.
every
If you do make
strike.
Bangkok, your break is short.
Tiny.
I don't know about recently.
Okay. It's hard to play against that, admittedly.
Oh my God, this guy.
China,
He's
China had an
nonstop.
advantage though.
They
because-
have they started early, right?
Yeah, because of Chinese New Year, they played the whole thing earlier, so therefore they had a much bigger gap in their schedule. So China did what we were going to do.
Yeah, they have an off-season event.
Yeah.
Is it a part of the Riot circuit or is it just an off-season
It was
event?
a party.
Third party,
tournament.
I see.
This game has been going for.
How much does a Rainmaster practice for the academy team? I'm sure they practice a decent amount, but they probably want to mix it up as well.
Of
Can't
what?
like practice with the main team and the academy team. Like how often is it
This is gonna be the
happening?
longest round, I believe.
Oh,
Just
I
like
think at this point they're kind of just in the rotation.
Yeah.
Except there are certain times where in a tournament you get to where there's only a couple teams scrimming and you can't play. some
Hard
of the
to find
teams.
people, yeah.
Most of the time,
running at them with the
like
spike
Qbert is scrimming a reasonable much of other people. But then there are certain things you can practice with them that you can't practice with other people if you want to try something.
Yeah, I mean tier 2 teams get the best practice, right? Because the franchise teams are all
Yes.
avoiding each other.
Yes.
So really, like
and to make
tier
it
2
to
teams are
Ascension.
kind of swimming in it.
Yeah.
I want us to unleash our own brand.
Not this hectic.
Man
I
City,
want to say.
Man City is like the Kansas City Chiefs. They're like the ones who always
Yeah,
won, and
yeah.
this year they're just bombing out. They're bombing out in the Premier League, and now they're about to bomb out in the Champions League.
Holland.
In the meantime, no you two really
Yeah,
expect
Madrid
Arda Güler. Oh yeah, Arda Güler is on. He's on Real Madrid, right? Sorry, I'm blanking out.
Really give a lot this
I think we lost this game, Rob. I'm not gonna
How
lie.
am I wrong about Man City?
Where?
I don't understand. So we said Rob.
Rob, you wrong about Man City. It's real who always win.
Oh, it's both things. You're right. Man City has dominated the Premier League, not the Champions League. Real Madrid dominates the Champions League. No matter who's on their team, they just win. It's crazy.
What's your favorite team? Is it Real Madrid?
I actually see. The problem is, if you ask me this right now, it's gonna seem like people are giving me a hard
bandwagon?
time. Yeah, because even when it was always Man City winning the Premier League, I was rolling with Liverpool, and now Liverpool's running away with the league, and Arsenal's in second, and we all know Arsenal can't win. So therefore, Liverpool's got it in the bag. Because if anyone's an Arsenal fan, what you know as an Arsenal fan is you come in second through fourth every year. That's what you do.
This is the team of heartbreaks.
Arsenal, when's the last time you won Premier League? Arsenal, no Arsenal fan in the chat.
They get very riled up. Interestingly, more about soccer than any sport, I would say. So I guess there's a lot of European. Well, I guess I don't know.
So someone in the chat, when's the last time Arsenal won the Premier League?
2004.
2004, 20 years ago. Okay, so if you're an Arsenal fan,
Finesse is an Arsenal fan. That's true.
He is. What are the chances you run this back against Liverpool and win the league? None. Zero. Liverpool's got a 6-point lead with a game in hand. True Arsenal fan knows they have no chances of winning this Premier League.
Soccer is the biggest sport in the entire world.
Arsenal's the 100 Thieves of Premier League. I follow soccer. What are we talking about? I support Liverpool, which I said sounds like a bandwagoner now. Normally, when Liverpool's in second and Man City's in first, it seems more aspirational. Seems more legit. Today, it doesn't seem that legit.
Rob, can you start watching cricket?
I don't. You know what? I've tried to watch cricket. I guess you know what I would need. I need somebody who's a cricket fanatic to sit with me and teach me how to watch cricket.
Catch you up to speed, yeah.
Because like when I've been on trips, I've watched cricket to go to sleep, but I have no idea what's happening.
I see.
Not giving him any time of day. They've seen him twice, and they are not fighting him. Well, maybe Ion will has other ideas, but
yeah, we are getting destroyed. So we're talking about soccer.
Yeah, the game is.
This game is long over.
Quite over. It is a second map.
I know cricket is huge in places. I've tried to watch it. I just need someone to teach me how to watch cricket because I have no idea.
But it was nicely handled in the post.
Anyone who says football, soccer is not the most famous sport in the world is fucking tripping.
It is. No one's debating that. That's not even close. Like. Football, soccer is the sport of the world.
Is their biggest demographic come from Europe, or is it
and South America?
And South America? I guess hard to say. Yeah.
Incredible showing there. Hewitt with a Guardian Bulldog Phantom. Look.
College football clears, unfortunately.
What they say about Rob Moore slandering Arsenal? Go back.
Just on pistols.
Send me beyond belief. Come on.
How is Rob Moore slandering Arsenal? Says me upset beyond belief. Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand. They come in. The thing that's painful about Arsenal.
What is their thing exactly? Like they always make it far, but they always choke at the ends.
They come in top 4 and don't win.
That was like the DRX curse for a while.
Yeah, that was the DRX curse for a while. I want an Arsenal fan to tell me I'm not like talking the truth here. They come in top 4. That's what they do. What did they come in last year, Arsenal fans? What place they come in?
Best decision for them for sure.
2 or 3?
I think it might be a one and done position for Inspire.
Second.
See, now how can you trash Liverpool when Liverpool's won multiple titles over the last 10 years when Arsenal's won nothing? You know, a buddy of mine's a big Man U fan. He's not very optimistic that it's coming back. He's going to get only got 1. How can you say Man United clears Liverpool? Come on. Man United is the 100 Thieves of the Premier League, not Arsenal. See, Liverpool can't beat Plymouth is like a G2 fan thing to say. That's what G2 fans say to me. It's like they're first in the Premier League. They are the favorites to win the Champions League, and then they lose in like basically the Mickey Mouse tournament of England. Now I'm gonna really upset your British fans. So
they're the favorites in the league and they lose in the Mickey Mouse League?
So here's what happens in the UK, in England. Okay, they have 4 things happen at the same time. 4
events going on. 4
different events all going on. The Premier League, which is the regular league, there are no playoffs. There's just 38 games. You play every team once. Best team wins.
Okay.
And the tiebreaker is not even head-to-head. It's your goal difference. So we can beat you both times, but if you blew out the bad teams more, you win the champion. Okay, there's the Premier League.
Okay.
Then the top 4 teams go into the Champions League the following year, and that takes place throughout the year interspersed. So like the Premier League pauses, they play the Champions League, or they sometimes play both. Okay.
You qualify for champs through Premier. Got it. Yeah.
Qualify each of the major leagues in Europe. The top teams go into the Champions League.
Okay.
Okay. Then there's the FA Cup, which Carava's making not the FA Cup. Then there's the FA Cup, where literally every team throughout the league, no matter what level you're in, because there's like 7 different levels of soccer in it.
Okay.
Every team in the country plays in the tournament.
Okay.
Every team.
Yeah. So it's like open. It's like open bracket basically for everyone.
Open
Yeah.
bracket, but includes Man City and the.
It includes the top of the top and the bottom of the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. And there's the
That's
Carabao,
insane.
and there's the Carabao Cup, which is another tournament of all the teams in the Premier League at the same time that the Premier League is going on. Come on, how many tournaments can I focus on at once if I'm Liverpool? Can't win them all. So the 2 that matter the most are Champions League
And Premier League. Yeah.
So if you have a real chance to win the Champions League, you don't want to be spending your time in the other 2, because then you're
Do they
just
have to
playing
play
too
in all
much.
of the leagues?
Yes.
They do.
So, but what they do is they put their B team out to lose. So
Oh, I see. I see.
but then if they get to the Final 4, then they will try to win the trophy. But in the meantime,
Like based off of how it's going, right? They're putting all their focus on the big one.
So
So like you're saying that Arsenal will go to the. Is Arsenal playing in the Mickey Mouse like you're saying, or who was it you're saying?
everyone plays in that, but I'm just saying that's the tournament Arsenal will win.
Oh, I see.
So right now, to be fair to Arsenal, they are. Did Arsenal get a bye? Yeah, Arsenal got a first round
Arsenal
bye.
are out?
Arsenal in the Champions League are top 8. No, Arsenal's in the top 8.
They're saying they got knocked out by Newcastle. I don't know though.
No. They're talking about 4 different tournaments all at once.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal is still in the Champions League. So Liverpool has 1 Premier League title in the last 10 years, where Arsenal has 0. So this is like a G2 fan debate, where they're talking about Mickey Mouse tournaments. Liverpool is winning the Premier League this year. It's not even a close race. The FA Cup is prestigious because it's been around for 100 years, but it is literally every team in the world. The Arsenal fans are like, how did I come into Tarik's stream and get...
Yeah, they're probably like, I came here to get away from all that.
See, look, these are Arsenal fans, G2 fans. Liverpool 1 win in 30 years.
It's a similar situation, I think, to
By the way, Arsenal has 0 Champions League and Liverpool has 6, someone points out. So, just saying, it's like the G2 fans. Arsenal, it's like Liverpool lost to Plymouth.
But again, there's just so many parts of the map.
Ask Rob about Plymouth Argyle FC. See?
Over and over by
Like, give me a break.
first half is that if need to
You
make that one
can't
gap, there is 5
try and win
different
4
ways
at the
across
same
that
time.
map.
See, Man City won, was it last year or the year before? It must have been the year before. Man City actually, did they win 2 or 3 titles, chat?
All the while, I'm also just
Man City in 1 year did win the Premier League, the Champions League, and I feel like 1 more.
I trusted in Plug, but it seems like
3.
Trouble. What was the other one they won? The Carabao Cup or the FA Cup?
I'm a little surprised.
The Carabao Cup is also known as the League Cup.
Mm-hmm.
These are the stupid things I know. Real Madrid is the Sentinels of,
Real Madrid is the
Soccer.
Sentinels of soccer.
yeah.
Chat, would you agree?
Or Sentinels are the Real Madrid of
Okay, we've seen that
Valorant.
enough.
One of the
Apparently,
two.
rankers are going to leave X to here, though, embedded. Somebody's gonna escape.
They're just hating. They're just hating. They're just hating. They're just hating. They're just hating.
I know, that's what the Arsenal fans are just angry.
Gets out of there eventually.
They're hating because you came at their club.
teleported. Yeah, keep her.
Wait, we got a nice fake comeback going on. We need to keep not paying any attention because since we stopped, it was 11-1.
Who's
Yeah.
Qbert Academy in the soccer world? Is there a Qbert Academy comparison? Not for the top teams, probably. It's too early to
See,
say.
now that's a G2 fan. Go up to it's Jacob. Here's the classic thing that G2 fans would say to me.
This one?
No, this one.
Oh.
Sentinel Arsenal, if anything.
Fair bit of utility
So,
doing so, mind you.
2021, Sentinels won the Kickoff Masters and the first International Masters. 2024, Sentinels won the Kickoff Tournament and the International Masters.
That may have been triggered, I
So
think,
to
by
say we're
10-0.
Arsenal over that same window of time, Arsenal fans, how many trophies did Arsenal win? Champions League, Premier League, did Arsenal win in that window? Same as G2. So this is why I go tilt on Twitter, because I get that kind of stuff from G2 fans. I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, at least know the facts.
How does this outlaw come into play, I wonder? Redux is all over the site.
What do they say? Oh, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say, and Jogamo called me out on it yesterday.
What was that?
We can't be Real Madrid until we win champs. fair said by Giacomo to me yesterday also. By the way, for those of you giving me a hard time on Twitter, what did I say to Giacomo when he said you don't have one of these? I said, damn, good receipts you got.
No, is that what you said? I didn't see that one.
Kaplan, get on this.
I didn't see that one.
Yes, Giacomo posted a picture with the big trophy.
With the champs trophy, yeah.
By the way, the G2 fans also forget, which I had to remind Valen about. Last year in the kickoff tournament, we played each other in a match. They had to 2-0 us to advance. We won map 1. What are we going to do?
Oh, I remember. That was the one that we were like, didn't really matter that much for us, right?
Yeah, because you were waiting around for the draw.
I mean,
and so what are we going to do? Show team comps and strats when we're about to play the next day in a playoff
people
match?
will call that cope, though. They'll call it copium.
Is that cope? You saw the match.
Yeah, I
We were
remember,
just
I remember.
We had to play. We should have stopped playing. So we won the only map that mattered, and G2 fans call that a win, and we advanced. They got knocked out by that map win, and we won the tournament and won the major.
Yeah, yeah.
And then G2 fans are telling me how great they are and how bad we are. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh. So rank again came there. So that's why the Arsenal fans are like G2 fans. Now we got it perfect. And by the way, it makes sense. The Arsenal fans, G2 fans are the same thing. Now we got that.
The double tap can't withstand. Nismo's pressure, but another rank
Nice try.
comes up. They have the numbers. They get good value from their ultimates, and they're one away from taking this
It was a
series.
nice fake comeback, kind of like our 11-3 comeback against
Inevitable that we
G2.
get to a round and begin to win some of those duels. I like the effort from Nismo.
Same reason Liverpool lost. They don't want to show they can score. The fuck?
Yeah.
They don't want to show. No, listen. I don't know enough about it, but I think it's super interesting.
Close out the game now.
Like the soccer talk, I think it's awesome. I'm learning.
Kane has he's got the kill contract.
Well, to be fair, the G2 CEO used to do the talking. But he kind of got himself in trouble.
We have a 5v4 round.
See, when we weren't paying any attention to the match, we started winning.
Shouldn't be able to
Arsenal's
That's
the
true.
only team that went unbeaten this season. Was that 1970?
Against a team.
Were you alive when Arsenal did that? Just ask me.
Stunning gameplay, genuinely. This shouldn't be doable.
Arsenal fans. I put the Arsenal fans on more tilt than I put the G2 fans.
He did. No, the Arsenal fans, they probably close the stream. We're probably out of here. Which club gets the most shit? And like which top club gets the most shit? Is it Arsenal? Or is it kind of hard to gauge that? Like, I don't know.
Chat, what do you think?
Yeah, which top football club gets the most shit?
United and City, I think, are the two. Well, right now it's United because they suck.
Manchester United?
Manchester United is on a run where they are just horrible. See, but the problem with Tottenham is when's the last time Tottenham won? So it's not the same, I think, when they're bad.
But as Kane just takes the fight.
All right, come on, Rodex, make us proud. One time. One time. The Arsenal fans thought they were just rolling in for some.
They're just rolling in for a fun Keyword Academy match. Nice try.
You were right. We didn't get this fight done.
We got smoked. We got freaking owned. Damn.
We did. I created a whole like crazy soccer. You're right. Your fans get most excited about.
No, they
soccer.
do. They love soccer. Yeah, I've noticed that.
What I'm going to say about this,
I guess soccer is just more universal.
Yes,
to be fair.
It is absolutely. If Liverpool throws, I'll come back on to you, check and roast me.
Who's in the? What's the situation in soccer right now? What are they? They're in knockout phase. You said the Champs League.
In the Champs League.
So
but
like it's top 8, top 12.
Liverpool. Well, this year they have a brand new format, and so teams 9 through 24 are in a knockout phase. Top 8 teams got to bye to the next round.
Oh, okay. So 9 through 24 is playing, and then top 8 is waiting.
Yes.
So it's early. It's top 16 now. Football. It's football. Sorry. Football. I'm just saying. I mean, I feel like soccer like makes it clear what I'm talking about though, because there is American viewers here.
Oh, the World Cup's definitely bigger than the Super Bowl. Because the Super Bowl's one day. The World Cup goes on for a month, and it is absolutely global.
GG, what's up, Marv? GG my ass, dude.
GG Marv.
GG my ass, bro. They got freaking smoked, man. Kane 0 and 56
oh wait, they opened
and
a
2.
spot. They opened a spot on NRG, so Marv can.
Oh yeah, Marv.
Marv can make his comeback.
Wait, Marv. Are the
Maybe-
rumors true, bro?
Maybe Marv's gonna be the coach.
Marv? Imagine.
All right,
Oh, God.
I have to go.
Okay.
I'll leave you with your chat so they can
Okay,
get off
I think I
their
have to.
case
I think I have to outro as well. All right,
crush
everyone,
them.
say bye to Rob. He's gonna peace out right now. Thanks for watch partying,
I
Rob.
apologize to the Arsenal fans. I didn't mean to ruin your day.
After everything. Oh shit. All right. Damn, they just got They just got totally owned. I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy shit! I feel like we should just do like a soccer podcast at this point, or what?